Hi guys, and welcome to my Halloween blood dripping over glitter nail art. So this is quite sparkly and pretty, but also a little bit gruesome. So what I'm using to create the blood is Barry M's matte nail paint in Crush, and I am putting that over the Frosted Look polish from Gosh, which is in the shade 01 Frosted Silver, and it is gorgeous. I did have to apply 2 coats of it. It's fairly opaque, but you definitely need 2 coats to make the glitter completely opaque. And then I'm just using a dotting tool to dab lines of blood going down. You want to make the ends slightly thicker, as though it's kind of, pulling, like it's a drip. So you just want to make it look as realistic as possible, as if there was really blood dripping down your nail. So I'm creating each drip at a varied length because this makes it look more realistic. You can make some drips thinner, some drips thicker. I've used 2 different sizes of dotting tool here, but you can use one and just press lighter or more heavily to get thicker and thinner. Now I'm adding Nails Ink Bennet Street with a fine dotting tool as the base for our highlights. So this is basically to go below your highlight. So wherever you think the blood would catch the light the most, put this slightly lower than it, and then we will add the full highlight later on. To make these pre-highlights look as realistic as possible, try to add them in a slightly curved shape to make the blood look more 3D. Now we're adding China Glaze white on white. This is for the full highlight, so wherever you think that the light would naturally catch the blood, you want to put these here. They're not going to remain white, so don't worry if this looks a wee bit weird. We are going to tone them down a little bit. Now we're adding Nails Ink Bennet Street again, but we're putting it over the white this time. That means that the red will appear very bright, and you should have a slightly darker version of this just below it. So it makes it look very 3D and like it's really catching the light. You don't have to add these little highlights if you don't want to, if it's too time consuming or fiddly, but I really like them. However, I would say if you're not going to add the highlights, you might want to go for a slightly brighter shade for your blood, because it might look a little bit like hot fudge sauce. As nice as hot fudge sauce is, it's not really spooky. And that is it for my spooky dripping blood nail art tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe if you did, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. However, be prepared, there will be more spooky nail art videos coming up before Halloween.